Mid-career, I really had the privilege to be mentored by a really great executive and thought leader and scholar, Ted Levitt. Theodore Levitt was the editor, when I knew him, of the Harvard Business Review. He also was a legend inside the Harvard Business School and one of the great authors and thinkers and scholars of our time in the marketing field. I was in his office one day and we were talking about change. I brought the subject up and I said to him, this is such a hot topic. Everyone seems to be talking about change. He glazed out the window. Now, Ted had these great bushy eyebrows, and he was looking out the window, stroking his cheek and going, change. Well, it's always been with us. It will always be with us, for that's the nature of the word, change. But you're right, there's a lot of talk now, and it's a hot topic. So the question is why? He says perhaps they're not talking about change, but they're talking about the pace of change. And I was getting ready to say, yeah, that's it. And he goes, but I don't think that's it. Perhaps they're talking about the acceleration of that pace of change. Again, he goes, no, that's not it. He says, what I think they're talking about is the denial of mastery. Think about it. There was a time where you studied for a job or a career endeavor, and you earned your way into a really nice position. Then you could kind of kick back a little bit, coast a little bit, and enjoy it because you had moved towards mastery. Way back when, think about a blacksmith. Okay, you were an apprentice, and you worked your way up, and you worked really, really hard, and then you started to get really good at it. You opened your own shop, and you earned a great income. Or you could pick up more modern jobs. Same dynamic. You're climbing the ladder as you're learning, and you're also accomplishing at work and doing good. But now, the pace of change and the pace of innovation is ferocious. You start to get good at something, your company becomes a leader, and the rules change. Look at companies on the Fortune 500 list. Now, this list started back in 1955, so it's 65 years old. Well, the original 500 companies, and this is by size, by revenue that they create a year, out of those original 500, only 60 are on that list today. That's only 12%. So what it means is 88% of them are gone. Talk about change. So your career or your company's future is one that requires constant care and feeding, constant innovation, constant change. So the only thing you need to know about change is that you've got to embrace it. You got to adapt to it. You got to be flexible. And in fact, you need to become a change agent yourself. You've got to figure out, how can I do this better than I did it last year? How can the company go to a different height, even if you are the industry leader? Somebody is in a garage somewhere trying to go ahead and take your market away from you. 88% of the Fortune 500, poof, they're gone. So constantly be looking for ways as you approach your job and you approach your career to go ahead and be taking innovation to the next level. The days of mastery, the days of coaching, they're relics of the past. The good news is those 88% that got on the Fortune 500 list, they're newer companies. Those are companies with employees like you that grew to prominence, and that spells great opportunity for you in your career. Good luck.